So effectively, we're in a currency war, and every currency, every economy is trying to leapfrog every other economy in terms of monetary ease. Who wins out of that? Financial assets should generally do pretty well, but the gold price comes out of this magnificently, and cryptocurrencies, which are a pure liquidity play, should do extremely well.
Now, that guy is actually explaining the situation of a currency war and how the central banks printing money and managing liquidity may affect. And as you just heard, he concludes that, you heard about gold, right? And about crypto. So individuals from the traditional markets are seriously looking towards our market or the crypto market. What does this mean? What does the central banks need to do while the economy is massively slowing down? They're trying to provide liquidity. They have freed up 100 billion euro just to maintain flow of credit. Now, it's not only them, right, trying to inject more and more liquidity into the market. And now think, if the economy is just starting to slow down and they are doing this, then obviously when it get much worse, as it is spreading around the world, countries are locking down and all. So Fed is conducting a closed, or it just conducted a closed board meeting about the monetary policy. And what is the outcome? They're going to inject 1 trillion a day. 1 trillion a day. And for what? To provide liquidity. And why now? Because the markets are going to be, torn apart. And it's not only them, it's not only one country looking at this. Zimbabwe is actually coming out and regulating crypto and fintech because they need the infrastructure there, because if they don't have that infrastructure of the new monetary policy which is going to be implemented soon, then they are going to be left behind. As we talked in our last video, we can see how this will turn out, why you need that infrastructure. Now, how the fintechs are actually playing a role in this, and why are they going to build this infrastructure? Because it's giants like Google Pay, Alipay, Visa and Coinbase are collaborating to allow common man to spend crypto. You can buy things with cryptocurrencies. Even now I can hear individuals are coming out and stating crypto is dead. How many times we have heard this previously? And if crypto is dead, why the hell is these kind of things happening? The fundamentals are actually getting strong. Yes, I agree that the price looks like it's in a deep dive and the carnage is still on. Even though everything is happening positively in the fundamental side, the expectations based on the time of a bull run should be controlled. Because as you can see, it may be, extended to 2025, 2030. We don't know. And this one, it is actually showing that, Swift can be decommissioned completely by 2025. So that doesn't mean it may go until 2025, because if most of the financial institutions are starting to do that by 2022, 2023, then yes, we can expect something by that time. But as you see, the maturity of the entire interledger protocol, or the ILP, may be around 2030. So you should be actually ready to wait like that, because when you actually look at other things. Now this is a tweet from Brad. Yeah, it's old, but he's actually showing, just read this. Great to see European Central Bank come out with a clear POV on crypto assets, notably that XRP is recognized as one of the most important in terms of usage. Now, what you have to understand is they're actually coming up with ancillary systems, and that just happened 1 year ago. So just be patient, and if you have expectation that it's going to moon tomorrow, next day or next month, kill it. Be ready to wait even for 5 or 10 years, but that doesn't actually mean it can't go up next month or next year, right? You just have to be prepared to wait more. And if you have that financial liquidity in your side, then, as I do, I just try to accumulate more and more each week or each month as far as I can, because, keeping that motivation level high and reducing that expectations, not the price point. It's about the time point of expectation, which I'm talking about, can help you in long run, because everything is actually happening. The Fed is actually coming out and stating they're going to use full range of tools available for them to stabilize the current crisis. And what they actually need to stabilize the current crisis, as we know, new technology, new infrastructure, and liquidity. This is Binance actually showing that they're actually coming up into India, and they are extending with a $50 million to Indian blockchain startups. So what you have to understand is the blockchain industry is now going to start a journey which just started previously by the announcement of the Supreme Court of the country that they just removed the ban on the crypto or blockchain companies. And now institutions like these are actually coming in. Binance is one of the largest, right? It's the top one. So if they are coming in, automatically others will also jump into that wagon. But what you have to understand is at the same time, the price is actually looking like this, which is not that cool in a technical perspective, but the previous support is somewhere around here. Now, I've actually gone through the same chart in my previous video detailing where the support resistance zone is, where we are now, and what can possibly happen if we wick down, where can we go. Now here the Joker is actually showing you around 5 cent, but I think it can even drop below that. Now I've actually explained that in the previous video, so I'm not detailing that much here. Guys, I still stand tall with my chart analysis, say this is BTC, and as we discussed previously, I still believe we are somewhere here as of now, because if you actually look at the patterns here, you can say something similar. Considering the previous bottom here, you can actually see that from this bottom to this one, we had 17% in rise, but still we came below. If you look at the same here, you can actually say something similar, 17%. That's Ether. And if you look at BTC, you can see a similar chart. For example, from this bottom to here, it's 20%, and here it's somewhere similar, 22%. But now there is a bit of difference in XRP chart compared to that of BTC and Ether. Like they're actually making higher high compared to that, but we are actually making a lower low. Most of them are stating it's gonna go down. But guys, look at here. Previously, we have actually made the same pattern. We made a lower low before the pump. So that doesn't mean if you are making lower low, that means the coin is gonna deep dive. Now, yes, I don't actually ignore the possibility where the price actually come back to retest this support resistance zone, but the possibility is actually stating if we consider that the price is going to go down, then it should actually start going up. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. Help the channel grow, reach out to more of our community members.